Welcome back to We'll Make It Work. This is going to be part 2 of the valve seals series. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and like the video. And without further ado, let's get into it. Now that your valve cover's off, the next thing we're going to be doing is just taking off the rest of the core support. I said earlier that we were going to leave it on, but I figure it's going to be a lot easier just to take it off. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and take off this little connector here. Shouldn't be too hard. I believe it's just a push connector. You just push. And with a little movie magic, let's see what happens. We're going to be taking off this coolant hose from right here, and that'll leave it attached over here, and then we can kind of just pinch it off or cap it off, or just keep it up, depending on how we're going to do it. We are going to be draining the coolant, so we will need to take this off. This one's pretty simple. All you need is some channel locks, and essentially you just grab it just like this on this tab, and you squeeze it together. That'll loosen it up, and then once it's together, you can kind of slide it down onto the hose. There you go, nice and loose here, so now we're going to let go. Boom, just like that. Now we're going to pull this off. When you pull this off, there will be coolant coming out. So make sure you grab a bucket or some type of drain pan, something to collect the coolant. What is this, a 7? Yeah. Now we're going to be taking off this clamp with a 7mm. Nice and loose. Now we're going to go ahead and slide the oil pan under there. There we go. And we're going to take this off. There's going to be coolant leaking. Now we're going to take off this clamp. Same thing as the other one. And this is loose. So we're going to take that out. Make sure you have your oil pan below. Oh my god! Hello, good, man. I tried. It's like impossible.
It's not
Mike,
impossible.
Hold that up, Mike. Mike, hold the cord.
Yeah, held up. Yeah, just watch the fan.
Nice.
You cocksucking motherfucking piece of shit. Get it, Kevin.
I could not get that. I actually jammed my thumb into that earlier, and it really.
Get a pair of pliers for snapping it off.
No, this is actually very important.
I know.
Isn't that airbag?
You don't need those.
They use vibranium to put this clip in.
Just take these 2 Allens off.
Sweet. That's work. So couldn't get the airbag sensor off. We're just taking it off with some 5mm Allens.
Why unclip it when you can get rid of it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a video on what not to do and cut all the wires.
You can do that on your own car.
Someone call Nick and call his girlfriend a bitch, please. It's been too long.
Why don't you do it?
I already did. Someone else is doing it.
Someone called Nick and tell his girlfriend she's a bitch.
Do it again.
God damn, that's going in the YouTube video.
Yeah.
Taking off the lower radiator hose.
Lower rad hose.
But that's later. I'm going to get that
Can be a
later.
little juicy. It's gonna be gushers.
It's gonna gush.
Oh yeah.
Just like my poon.
It's so hot, Mike.
Thanks, man. Ugh. And y'all thought that was the car.
Okay, so this hose will come off next.
Can I fucking let
That's
go
the-
of this
Oh
bucket?
yeah.
Lower cool.
Mike, you just stay there.
I
This
have
is
been
just another
staying
one of
here.
these
I've been
clamps.
standing holding this grill up
Another
for about
one.
20 minutes.
Nice.
Now we
Oh,
just
there's
need
another hose down there.
yeah, power steering hose.
Yeah, those ones are important. Are they that important?
Yes. To get the whole thing off, yeah, they need to come off.
feeling kind of nutty.
Get the power steering hoses off. What are you doing? Feeling kind of
Look at these hose clamps.
These two hose clamps are going to be 5mm bolts. Jimmy, the issue is this isn't really a 6. Yeah, it's like a flathead that happens to sort of work with a 6. Fuck, Jimmy, you want to be the cameraman?
I would love to.
Give me a light in here. Fuck, this stupid hose is in the way.
Take that hose off. You want to take all the
Oh, wait. Fuck me. Fuck yeah, there we go. All right, these are loose.
Pull them off.
Yep, I'm gonna get my water bottle ready though. Does it matter which one I take off first? Nope. Jerry, put the camera on me. Need a water bottle. Oh, fucking make me smile because you're smiling. All right. You need a water bottle to collect the power steering because it's expensive. Oh. You wanna let it down or no?
Okay, and then we can hit this.
Because then I get more slack to work with, you know.
And then we can hit bowl and
Fucking piece of shit.
Pop the top cap.
I don't know. Are we coming
This-
from pins going back?
Dude, I can't. Not from this angle.
Your finger over the other hole. It's just leaking out.
Dude, what the fuck? Ugh.
Put your finger over the other hole. See the other hole? It's pissing
I
out.
don't see. Oh. We lost quite a bit. I didn't know what you meant. I don't even know if that's loose yet.
Dude, if you want to hang out with your boys for the night, I get it. Go ahead, I'll see you.
It's like only coming out of the bottom. It's not coming out of the top.
Then pull that one too.
What do you mean, the other one?
Yeah.
You
It'll
good, Jim?
just be me on our journey.
Cameraman helping out.
Sure.
Oh, fuck! Oh. All right, Jim Bob,
Going
get
everywhere.
that water bottle.
Yeah.
Put it in, ready?
Anytime, bye-bye.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got fucking power steering fluid all over me.
It's good.
Yeah, I
It's
can feel
actually-
it.
It's actually mineral oil.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I have some at my work. I wonder if I could bring it in. It's probably different because it's
Yeah.
Audi.
Probably.
You would hold this still.
I think it's almost done.
Damn,
I got it,
Jimmy's angle you got right now is crazy.
Yeah? Is Jimmy a
Fucker,
W
What do you
cameraman?
mean my double chin?
No one said that.
Look down at your big ass stomach real quick.
Well, if I fucking look at my stomach,
Sorry, Mike. I have one too.
I do too. We're all fat. Except for Jimmy. Jimmy's beautiful.
Jimmy is beautiful.
All right.
Yeah, I'd say that's
Should I
good.
tape it or something?
Nah, just take it out.
Just let it drip?
Yeah. Just take that boost hose off.
Give me a sec.
Too close to the cam, Mike.
What?
Too close to the kid.
There's no way that's going to my YouTube video.
I
I
get it.
don't think that's allowed.
I didn't get it. Don't worry.
Take that boost hose off.
This thing?
Yeah, nope, the one that's all twisted like a fucking
Oh, that.
Yeah, that
Okay. Where's the clamp, right?
Yep, it's a clamp.
7.
It's
Nice. It's 7.
Crank.
Thank you.
Crank that clamp.
I'm getting everything covered in power. I can't even get it out. It's too slippery.
Good thing I wear new shoes.
I know, me too.
I'm wearing sweatpants. I'm wearing gray
He
sweatpants.
was in.
They were ruined. Look at these.
These sweatpants better get stained as
Right?
I need a new pair of 8 dudes.
Oh, that was bad.
All right, Jimmy,
I got like 3.
angle it. This is a 7mm getting the boost hose off. And it's loose. Right? All right.
You didn't look on TikTok and talk about these
Huh?
YouTube's a dying thing.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
it's
but
not.
then there's TikTok.
Little cherry white. Jimmy, you like being the cameraman?
I'm honestly, it's not bad.
I see you smiling over there. Zip it right the fuck up. W oil pan. So at this point, my buddy Kevin started removing some hose clamps, and apparently they're really hard to get out. Later in the video, you hear him mention that he ended up snapping them, but as you can see, he's just trying to pull it off. I'll fast forward to the point where you actually need to see, but he ended up struggling with this for a few minutes, and for good reason, you know. But I'm going to probably have to hit the junkyard and find this exact clamp, or maybe it's just a normal hose clamp, not sure. So this is the point he actually got the clamp off. You can see him in about 10 to 15 seconds. He ends up using a pick tool to pry the hose off after he got the clamp out from over the hose itself. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I was not in the garage at this point, so it's not a great angle, but yeah, you're just gonna wanna pull it out like he's doing right now.
But you should be able to unbolt this and fold it over. And it's also,
Is it just right here?
It's also hand tight.
So just for some context, at this point, we're talking about the air intake manifold. So we're gonna take the high pressure fuel line screw here and just put it back in. Cool. And then this T30 bolt came from down on this. Now this is loose. We can take this, move it out of the way, and now we'll be able to access all of these T30 Torx screws. All through here, we're gonna go ahead and take the intake manifold off. Now that we've gone ahead and got off the upper coolant pipe, T30 side bolt off, we're gonna go ahead and pull this to the side. So we're taking off the alternator. This is a 6mm Allen. So there are actually 4 6mm Allen bolts you'll see me take off. Ah! God. Oh, goddamn. Yeah, I know. So I was like, what the fuck? So in total, like I said, there's 4 bolts. You can see we're working on the bottom ones right now. I'll put 2 arrows on the screen right here to kind of show you where the top 2 are, but unfortunately the bottom 2 aren't visible. But they're pretty obvious when you get your head in there. You'll be able to find them, no problem. So here's the first bolt. It's pretty long. Again, 6mm. So I got the alternator out. There's a clip here and then a cable here. So we're going to take the clip out first, and then we're going to focus on getting this cable out. So there's going to be a cap on the back of the alternator covering the nut holding the negative cable on. I'm just going to use some channel locks, put it on like this, and just wiggle it off. So on the back of the alternator, the negative cable is a 13mm. We're going to use the electric ratchet and get it off. There's also a washer, so looks like a lock washer. Make sure not to lose that. And there's the alternator off. Again, there's the terminal input and then the negative cable connection here. So we're gonna put this to the side. And then there are numerous T30 bolts we're gonna need to take off. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a time lapse. So we just went ahead and took this hose off here. One of those clamps, 2 of those clamps, right?
It's just easier if you can get to any other shit.
Yeah.
Especially this.
No, it fell apart when Mike got involved, right?
Yeah, kind of. But we got a new, you want to be in the video, Nick?
Huh?
You in the video?
Okay.
Got a new boy in the video. Fell apart when Mike got involved.
That bolt fell and I don't know where it went.
Which bolt?
We'll find it later. It's okay. It just like totally went down with better fans.
It's not, we're not gonna find it.
No.
That's a nice close-up of your knuckle. Now we're just gonna take off all these Torx bolts on this aluminum piece here.
Your phone's in the way.
I don't care. And then, yeah, we're just gonna take all those Torx out. Next thing we're doing is taking off, this is a 10 mil here. And go over a little bit. There's a Torx down there. I believe it's, looks like maybe T30. Another Torx in this one. And then another 10 mil down there. It's not focusing. But yeah.
Taking the cam cover off. This whole entire bracket's gonna come off.
Cool. So we've taken off the timing cover now completely. There's a few bolts, and then now we're working on the pulley wheel. What are these, T30?
They're something like that.
Probably T30 in here. There's what, 6 of them? Looks like 6. You're gonna have to take those out. They're very rusted. Use a hammer. Smack your torch bit in, and then try it. We've got a torch to loosen it up. Keeping them up red hot?
No, because there's shit behind it. You just go easy with it.
Okay. Not red hot, just enough.
Enough to get the Loctite loose.
Okay.
Take that.
Definitely not red hot.
We don't have the right tools. If we had the right tools, this would be so much easier.
Yeah. Well,
but we're working on what we got here.
So you're using an Allen because some of them stripped.
Well, yeah, they're actually Allens to be honest.
Oh, they are Allens?
Yeah.
Oh.
Put your finger there. Just take the hammer.
What is that, a 6?
Yeah, this one's stripping out though.
That's not good.
So after we get time cover off, we have to get extractors for these bolts.
What time is dinner?
Take the tensioner off. Make sure you mark your timing. I did right here. Pull that off. Pull the bolt off a little bit. You take your screwdriver. Just hold it on this bolt. Hit it with the hammer. And it'll pop off. Pull the shaft off. Pull the keyway off.
After that,
So my buddy just mentioned a keyway. That's this little half moon thing, little half crescent. It is about $30, so do not lose this. So at this point of the video, we're going to keep getting the intake manifold off. I was not able to completely remove all the other bolts earlier in the video. They were stripped heads, and I ended up having to drill out the head of the bolt that didn't come out in order to get that wheel off. So you might have to do the same thing, but as of right now, we're going to get the rest of the intake manifold off. Oh, I definitely got oil or something in my eye. That sucks. You just disconnecting a sensor or a clip or something? Yeah. So this is my cam follower, which is one of the parts that can grenade the engine. It looks pretty good actually for the car having 106,000 miles, but I'm not sure if the previous owner had replaced it or not. So after you get the intake manifold off, the next step is going to be pull out these 4 little flaps. There's one in each one of the intake ports. As you can see in the video, he just pulled one out. You do need to remove all of these before we take off the head. At this point in the video, you'll also see my friend wiping off some oil from these flaps, and that's not good because obviously you're not supposed to have oil in your intake.
Comes out from under here. Hooks to that one and something down here.
Probably this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, just fucking get this out and... Oh. So for this step, there is a small little clip located on the back of the head of the motor. And basically I'm just trying to pull the clip off here with a pick tool. That'll free the hose that's coming out at a 90-degree angle and hopefully free up the head. And as you can see in this clip, I did manage to get it out.
The whole stud came out on that one. That's not supposed to happen.
Wait, what?
That one also came out.
I don't have a little magnet anymore.
Well, give me whatever you got.
I've got the big magnet. Oops, sorry.
No, I need a quick remover. Whatever. Screwdriver works. Q, it don't look bad, so.
No, I don't think.
That's the first time anyone's ever said that regarding anything in this car.
Yeah, it was sitting for a while, but.
Oh shit. In this next part of the head disassembly, you're going to see him take off some random T30 Torx bolts. I'll slow it down if you need to see them at some points. Like he works on a few Torx bolts that I didn't catch on camera that are on the back, which you'll see here in a second. And then there's also one that I believe is a spline bolt or a triple square. So I think it was like an M5 or an M6. But I will let the video resume. I'm going to go ahead and jump in here with another explanation. My buddy's found a little 6mm Allen on the side of the head here. He's using a Torx bit to get it out, which I guess works, but if you want to do it correctly, then you're going to want to probably use an Allen. So here my buddy had to get a few more Torx bolts off, and it's kind of annoying where he left the drill. But basically he's taken off that back bell housing that goes over the cams and the chain back there. So right here you'll see him remove it. And then I'm going to do like a little bit of a time lapse forward to when it actually shows him trying to get the cams loose. And right around here, you'll see him pick up the cams, and then I'll zoom in. But right here, you see that he picked up the chain And I'm not sure if these are, you know, guides or something, but he pulled something off one of the chain. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's very important, but I am not going to confer with him because I am editing this video in the middle of the night. But I'm sure they're important, so set those aside, keep those safe, and then we're going to be moving this both the cams here to somewhere safe. I have it currently on a diaper on the back of my car, but really anywhere where it's not going to get dirty or damaged or bent or kicked or dropped on anything. You just want to keep it safe. And here you'll see him taking out the lifters. There are, I believe, like 16 of them. So one per valve. And he also did mention that he put them in a certain order, claiming that it matters to him. Not exactly sure how much it will matter in the long run, but it could be worth taking track of, you know, where the lifters came from and which valve they belong to. And after you got all that stuff off, this is going to be the first look at the valves. As you can see, they're kind of black, which is to be expected with a direct injection motor, but overall not too bad. So this is where I'm going to leave it off on part 2. I've already done a good amount of valve lapping, but it might take me a little bit to edit the next video together as well for part 3. But part 3 is essentially going to be lapping the valves and replacing the actual valve seals, starting the rebuild, you know, putting everything back together. And then we'll probably finish it off with a part 4, which is actually like, you know, finalizing, you know, finishing touches. And I'm going to get footage of the entire process while I'm putting everything back together. With all that being said, about 98% of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel. And if you'd like to help me out in return, the best way to do so is going to be by subscribing to my channel and liking the video. I hope this has been helpful. Please feel free to check out whatever other video YouTube is recommending to you on the page right now. Cheers.
Stop staring at me.
Have a good time.
What the fuck you want from me?
Shit works.